All right, all right, all right. Good morning to you. Rise and shine, bright sparks. How are you doing? And I know you probably sent your text message already, and I hope you prayed this morning. Yes, I hope you got up and gave God thanks for getting us up and opening our eyes, making all our faculties work. And of course, you have us right here on Sunrise. Now, to all the mommies out there and all the daddies who, you know, the kids have the tablet, them, Dennis.
Yes.
They have the gadgets, they have the things.
We're digital parents. We're parenting in the digital age.
Remember, so where I come from, chalk and slate, pen, paper made pen.
That was the tablet.
It was a lot. And I'm saying these tablets right now.
The stone tablets.
The stone. Yes, right? Tabula rasa. I wonder if I said them get tablet from. We'll go back in today. Is that the etymology? But guess what, guys? We're diving into the wild world of cyber safety. We've got a tough topic with which to deal, but it's a super important one. And so the beautiful, effervescent Emma Sharp Dalton Brown is back with us to share her expertise and break down digital footprints, cyberbullying, and when to stop oversharing online. Because let's face it, the internet isn't always a ray of sunshine and rainbows. It also has some dark ghosts and ghouls out there as well. So we welcome back Emma to Sunrise to walk us through. Good morning.
Miss Kitty. Good morning, Dennis. How are you both?
I'm good.
Very well, thank you. And you?
Great. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Awesome.
So today we're going to talk about digital footprint and also cyberbullying. So if we could start with my slides.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Good job.
Have we got them going?
Cyber-bright.
Yes, here we go. So cyber-bright. So we're navigating through cyberspace in a safe and smart way. Stay sharp, be cyber-bright. That's my mantra. Let's start with the first slide. Right, so Justin and Gabby, they're 13-year-old twins. These are parts of the workshops that I give to the kids, right? And to adults as well, but an older set for adults. What is your digital footprint? What do you think your digital footprint is?
Mine, as in mine?
Anybody's.
Oh, okay.
What is a digital footprint?
Oh, your record online, like how online records you.
Your behavior, yeah.
Everything you do online.
Good, bad, and
Get to
indifferent.
the next slide. Right, so let's help Gabby and Justin figure out what might not be okay to put in a WhatsApp chat or other social media platforms. So we have these 6 things here, and which column would we put each of those in? So sarcastic insults, what do you think about that?
Not okay.
Not okay.
Right, so not okay. Now, when I talk about this in the classroom, a lot of kids, oh no, but you know, it's like a joke. Yeah. And I said, great, when you and I are together, you can hear me telling the joke.
Yes.
And you can hear my voice going up and down, and my smile and my laughter. If I'm typing, what's missing?
The tone.
The tone is missing, correct. So that is not okay. Homework task?
Okay.
Yes. Coercive comments?
Not.
So like, come now, why you don't just miss class with me? Come.
Not okay.
You're not cool if you don't miss, do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That right.
Yeah.
So
A pleasant comment?
Okay.
Right. Nude video or photo?
You shouldn't have any.
But then yet, viral videos.
Oh, no, definitely not.
Exactly. So every person that passes that on, that shares it, is complicit.
Absolutely.
Sharing that, and you cannot be sharing nudity.
And you can be charged as well for it.
Of course you can be charged for it.
Pornography.
So when that poor woman, about a year ago in the airport in Montego Bay, remember that viral video?
Yes.
Right? When somebody sent it to me into my WhatsApp, I didn't know what it was. I clicked on it, and I was like, what? I deleted it immediately. I called the person and said, why are you sending me this video?
Yeah.
You should not be sharing it. I don't want to see it. So we need to be very careful. And kids tend to be like, oh my God, look. And then the parent will say, send it to me. Do not send it.
Yes.
I've told the children, do not send it to your parents. If your parents really need to proof that it's there, show them the phone and then delete it off your phone. Don't send it. Photo or video of someone without permission.
Not okay.
Not okay.
It is not okay. Right? We must be getting permission. And when viral videos go on, now, yes, there's a purpose. It can help to solve a crime.
But send it to the relevant authorities.
Case in point, exactly. But to keep sending it, you're invading their privacy.
Yes.
Right? So let's look at this. Justin takes a science test. Gabby will have the same test later. Justin sends Gabby a WhatsApp with the test questions and answers. Gabby forwards them to friends in class. They forward them on. They all use these questions. How does this affect each student's digital footprint? And how can Gabby save herself? So how do you think it affects their digital footprint?
Well, I'm not sure about on the digital side, but if the teacher finds out, they're going to get in trouble because it's teaching,
right.
It's cheating.
The digital footprint records that you've
Yes.
cheated. So you can't get away from that, right? So how can Gabby save herself? What's the one thing she can do?
Delete it
don't
when she
share
gets
it.
it. Don't share it.
No, but then there's proof she's gotten it. Who's to say she didn't use it?
Oh, well, say something to the teacher,
She
maybe.
has to before the test. It's the only thing. She has to rat him out.
Yeah.
Now, of course, this upsets, children when I talk about it, but the truth is Justin has already created a negative digital footprint of himself by sending it in WhatsApp. So Gabby has to be able to do that. Now, the reason why this is so important is that when you're applying for sixth form, when you're applying for colleges and universities, right, background checks are done. Things that happened years ago can come back to haunt you when you go for job interviews, right? Background checks are done. So we need to be very mindful. Our children, especially for their futures, have to be very careful what their digital footprint is giving the world, basically. So we need to leave a positive one. Next one. So everything you do online stays online forever. Your activity on most of these, right, leaves a digital footprint. Which ones do you think do not leave a digital footprint?
None.
No, there's some.
There's a shoe.
There's a shoe,
There's
correct.
a shoe because that's
Correct.
your actual footprint.
Yes.
I don't know some of these symbols.
Premier League.
Yeah, Premier League, I don't think.
That does.
Yeah.
It's online. It's a game online.
Oh, that's a game?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know.
No.
That's a footprint in the
That's a
sand.
footprint, and then
Google Classroom? No, the book.
so
Yeah.
Google Classroom. Every single thing
Yes.
leaves a digital footprint. Every search you make, every comment,
Correct.
every movie you search for, everything you
Correct.
look up, everything you just watch briefly, everything you
Correct.
scroll past, every single thing you do online.
I guess you
leaves a
don't.
digital
Anything
footprint.
that doesn't leave a digital footprint is not done online.
It's just not on your
Yeah.
on your device.
Yeah.
Your device
Digital.
connects up to being
Yes.
online, so even photos.
Yes.
Right? If we could move on to the next slide, please. Right? So even photographs, because when once your device is online, your photographs are then gone into the
and
cloud.
sometimes too, the actual device will ask you for access, allow or not
Correct.
allow, or
Correct.
know. Yeah.
So Gabby and Justin, they get it now. What you post matters. Leave a positive digital footprint. It is always with you.
Yeah.
The next slide, please. We're gonna now, right, so think before you post, right? Is it true? Is it helpful? Is it inspiring? Is it nice, or is it kind? Right? We must think about everything we post. Firstly, we want to be nice to other people, but we need to be nice to ourselves because our digital footprint matters.
Absolutely.
All right, the next topic now we're going to get to is cyberbullying. What is cyberbullying? What do you think cyberbullying is?
The keyboard warriors who use the digital space to harass and abuse people.
Right, so
Control.
any form of bullying online, basically.
Yeah.
Correct.
Keyboard
All right, so
gangsters.
let's look at this is not an exhaustive list, all right? But coercion, denigration, so putting people down for their race, for their gender,
Yes.
right, for their religion, emotional blackmail, exclusion, grooming, which we're going to get to, harassment, impersonation, so like when there's identity theft, lies, of course, being mean, outing secrets, even if somebody tells somebody a secret and tells somebody a secret, and then it gets to you, and then you tell somebody else, you're still complicit in
Yes.
that bullying just because you weren't the first person. Stalking, threats like bomb threats, we know that that's been that has happened here. Tricking people, and also trolling and phishing, which is basically scams. Tricking and scams are kind of similar. They all interlock. Usually when
Would
one
you put
form of cyberbullying.
catfishing in like impersonation or?
So no, so that's this.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
this is right. So using a hook to catch them. But yes, in a way, yes, impersonation as well, because people can take your photograph, set up a new account, and also pretend to be you as well.
I've
We can
said
move
many
on.
times that like I'm very wary of like allowing my son to play those games where you can go online, and because adults often pretend to be children
Yes.
and
Correct.
then engage them.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
You
So
see why the man just play wheel and wire? And bend down, stuck and down the shan. They just skip for me now. And make play ABC fast or slow and come off. Just go your bed.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I can't take the things.
So girls in Justin's class, remember they're 13, girls in Justin's class pressure him to send them streaks on Snapchat. He has to study for exams and does not have time to send streaks. Do you know what streaks are?
I have not a clue.
I'm going to give you an analogy of what a streak is, right? So this is how many streaks are between Rachel, say Rachel and these friends, okay? 7, right? So what it is as simple as, it is similar to picking up a stone, passing it to you, right? And you pick up the stone and you put it back and it back and forth. And children waste time doing these streaks, and they count according to how many times they do it, is how many times they're recorded. Now, if you and I do it, Miss Kitty,
yes,
right, and Dennis and I do it, but you and I do it more times, we might be each other's BFFs.
Okay.
And then he might get cross because he's like, wait a second, no. So we do it, we have to do it more, and then you two do more, and it goes on like this. So it's kind of asinine, right? Just to give you a brief thing. But anyway, the point of this is for the fact that the girls, they're very upset with him because he won't send streaks. So the girls get back at him and they post photos of him that are unflattering and say awful things about him on social media, right? They also block him on all their social media accounts. Is this cyberbullying?
Yes, Emma. And I want tidy up your room. When you must streak, I'm going to streak you. Look here, you need to watch. Go fold up your socks. Go and tidy up your drawer. You see, streaks. Miss Kitty, when I describe it like that with the stone for the children, and these are 5th formers as well, they'll be like, they're like jaws drop. They can't believe they're wasting so much time. Wow.
Right? So yeah, so this is cyberbullying. If we move on to the next slide, please. Right. So do not coerce people. So they're trying to coerce Justin to do something he doesn't want to do. That's also pointless. Stop being mean. They're then mean. They put pictures of him out online that are unflattering without permission, also unflattering. They say horrible things about him. Then they block him from their class chats. So they're excluding.
Yes.
Right. So if we get to the next example. So Justin plays online games with a boy who says his name is Joshua. They chat regularly and become good friends. Gabby is very concerned at first. We move on. All right, so Justin and Joshua, very close friends. After a year, Gabby makes friends with Joshua too. Soon she starts to like him. Joshua likes her back, compliments her. They become a so-called couple online. She has a crush on him. He says he loves her too. He manipulates her for months to send a nude photo of herself to him by saying if she really loved him, she would send it. So she does. She gets manipulated. This manipulation takes months. Joshua shares her nude photos with others. Soon many online and at school shame her. Who is in the wrong in this situation and why?
Well, primarily the Joshua is in the wrong, but she should never have sent it.
She's 13.
Yeah.
She's been cyber-groomed.
Yes.
Right? So she is not in the wrong at all.
Yeah.
She's
she's a
only
child.
13. She's a child.
Yeah.
Right? There's a reason there's an age of consent. But manipulation happens. So Joshua is the only one in the wrong. So we need to watch out for cyber grooming alert. Right? Emotional blackmail is used to get people to send nude photographs. They might pretend they already have one. They might make a deep fake and say, if you don't send me one, I'll send out the deep fake. And also people harassing afterwards. So there's always the blame on the victim.
Well, guess what,
Right?
Emma, I really love this, and we're definitely gonna have to pick this up and do a part 2 because this is such a wealth of information. I learned about streaking today, and I had no streaking idea about what streaking is.
What is streaking?
And you know, and I like how you break it down, you know, Emma, because sometimes as a person who may not be so immersed in the digital world, it seems so aloof. But how you're breaking it down, it's like, wow, quite understandable and quite relatable as well.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we need to think of it in real terms.
Indeed. Yeah. Thank you very much, Emma Sharp Dalton Brown, the founder of Cyber Bright. Please, let's all get Cyber Bright. It's the right thing to do. All right, coming up next, it's Mic Check, and it goes to Bikini Bottom to get some life lessons from SpongeBob SquarePants.
Aye, Captain.
SpongeBob.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.